It happens a lot. A lot of people are driving uninsured. They're driving dirty. So if someone hits you, they might leave the scene of an accident. Wham bam TeslaCam. Wham bam TeslaCam. If you're listening, I love your show. But the stars are the Teslas, and a lot of people hate on them. And it's sad, but I'm thinking about getting one. I want one that would be great for the channel, the new technology, saving fuel, the brake regeneration, because we're not deep driving when I'm teaching someone how to drive. We're driving through a neighborhood. We're driving in a downtown area. We're driving under 45 miles an hour. So that would make sense to me to get a Tesla for the channel. I would be able to write it off, be able to use it for a great teaching tool, and then provide a video to the client so they could make improvements and they could improve all the time. That just seems smart to me. So put your hands together. Hopefully we can get one. I wish I had a drone shot of me driving and you could see that aerial shot. And I'm thinking some drones have a follow feature, and that would be really a really good video to create so you can see from an aerial view how much space I keep, my speed control, my smoothness, because you have to be smooth when you drive. And as a beginner, you're always hitting your brake, hitting your brake, hitting your brake, hitting your brake. So you really need to kind of take a step back. And what are your goals? Do you just want to drive to be driving? What are your goals? Do you just want to drive to get to work? What are your goals? Do you want to drive to get to work, to pick up your parent? What are your goals? So, is your goal just to use a car to make money? Um, so, you have to set those goals up with the driving in mind. Merging onto the expressway, matching speed with the flow of the traffic, that's really hard for beginners because they're going 65, they're going 75. You've got to match your speed to the driver in the environment. You have to take your time. You've got to be defensive minded. And it's a lot to consider. It's a lot to think about because it can be very intimidating, very overwhelming. Let's go back to the road test. I'm your road tester. Hi. I'd like you to merge on the expressway. They're not going to tell you to turn on your blinker. They're not going to tell you to get up to speed. They're not going to tell you to merge into the first lane. And I'm taking all of you through a road test right now. I'd like you to get on the freeway. You're waiting. They're not going to tell you anything. If they have to tell you what to do, you're not ready to take your road test. If you don't check your blind spot and almost get hit, minus. If you are merging out and not looking over your shoulder, minus. If you're not using your blinker, minus. You just had 3 errors. And if it's really a bad at fault accident where the instructor's got to turn the wheel, you just failed. So now you really have to think, am I really ready for this to execute all this by myself? That's something you really need to think about. For all of you here who are watching, put more questions in because this road test prep is huge. A lot of people want to drive, but they're not ready to drive because your mom not taking you out because you've made so many errors, you scare them.